ban.
The police chief in Aurora is defending that wild search for a bank robber that had dozens of innocent people being handcuffed. The robbery was Saturday as police searched for the bandit. They pulled over dozens of people in the area, forced them out of their cars and cuffed them while they searched their vehicles. That scene unfolded after a man robbed a Wells Fargo at Chambers and Hamden. CBS 4's Tom Mustin is on that story tonight. And Tom, the chief says the officers were justified in pulling all those people over.
That's right, Jim. And it was a very unusual sight Saturday afternoon here at Buckley and Iliff. 40 people handcuffed sitting down here along the road. Now, today the police chief apologized to those detained, but he also said the important thing is that no one was hurt and they got their man.
I think it's insane.
Saturday, handcuffed motorists lined the streets at Buckley and Iliff as armed police searched for the masked bank robber in the surveillance photo. 40 people and 19 cars were stopped and handcuffed for about 2 hours, including Peter Castillo, who was pulled over with his 2 small children.
That was a little weird. I think once they found out that some of us had kids, they were very good about making sure that I was in contact with my kids the entire time.
The man suspected of robbing the nearby Wells Fargo bank, 45-year-old Kristen Pace from Centennial, was eventually caught.
I do not think it's a constitutional violation.
Monday, Aurora Police Chief Daniel Oates discussed the controversial methods used to arrest the suspect.
That was the safest way to proceed to capture an armed bank robber.
Chief Oates would not discuss the tracking methods.
We're not going to discuss how we knew. I will tell you there's a virtual certainty that the bank robbers in one of those cars.
Officers found the mask, a money band, and these 2 semi-automatic weapons in the car. Chief Oates offered an apology to those detained, but reiterated the stops were lawful and necessary.
Reasonableness is determined by the facts and circumstances at issue, and the facts and circumstances were the suspect was in one of 19 cars.
And as Kristen Pace awaits his day in court, police say despite the inconvenience, the end justifies the means.
I was a little bit scared. My brother was scared also.
Now, Aurora police say 5 people have complained about Saturday's incident, but none of the people detained here has complained at all. They also say they were well aware the suspect was armed. That's why they had so many police officers here making sure nothing else happened. Meanwhile, the suspect, Kristen Pace, faces up to 32 years in a federal prison if convicted. We're live in Aurora. Tom Mustin, CBS 4 News.